We're starting our day from Ifrane to Merzouga, which is in the Sahara Desert. And we're starting out by driving through the Atlas Mountains and then a little area where Berber people live. And there's also a number of monkeys that live around here. Here's one of them coming over here.
Yay! Got my bread! Oh, sorry, did I scare you?
Be a little careful with the monkeys. They like to steal stuff from you, but other than that, they're friendly.
Yeah, I threw some bread over there, and it didn't go anywhere near them. I didn't think they would find my bread, but they found my bread.
He found it.
They must be like dogs with smelling. Probably not. They're monkeys.
So the monkeys heard there was bread over here, and they're all coming to see if they can get some.
Oh. Does this one have a baby?
There is one on the car now.
That,
Oh my God.
that is a baby.
Look at me. He's coming with us.
يلا ايمن ايمن
يلا يلا let's go.
Oh, okay. There's too many.
Well, it's time to go. Shukran.
Hi.
Got to get back in the cars and head on. We sure had a nice greeting with the monkeys here. Our first stop was the monkeys, and our second stop is getting the tire fixed because we ran something over on the way out of the mountains after visiting the monkeys, and we put a little bulge in the sidewall of the tire. So we went to the next village and they're gonna fix it up for us. They said it won't take very long, just a few minute delay, and then we'll be on our way.
Apparently the next town is Hadid. Which is this town, I mean?
This is Hadid. Those look like apple trees again.
That'll be too hot for apples.
Not up in the higher elevations, that's why. They've got, when you're up higher you see apple trees, when you're down lower you see olive trees.
That's crazy.
We're stopping for breakfast in a little town called Saida, where they feature meat. Meat is the specialty of the area. They say they eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we're gonna have meat for breakfast. Okay, this is what we're gonna have for breakfast. Yep, well, this is sort of breakfast, late breakfast. But they just ground that meat up, and now they're putting it in the grill holders, and then they've got the big charcoal fire going over there. They're gonna grill it for us.
Great
Okay. Now the meat is going on the grill. Maybe we'll go have a little look at that from the other side in a minute. We'll let it get charring. Okay, breakfast is on the grill. Looking good.
That's not right.
Pretty soon we'll be eating that. Very nice charcoal fire. We're at Restaurant Bismillah. From what we're told by Aymen's parents, this place is quite famous for its beef and beef.
other side.
Similarly.
Put them on the other side.
They asked Jacob to come back and fan the flames for them so our breakfast cooks a little faster. Now he's taking the meat off the grill and he's putting tomatoes and onions and apparently apples. And then he'll finish cooking that. We've actually seen Aymen do something similar at our house. Breakfast is served. We've got our grilled meat with tomatoes and onions, and we've been eating our bread. And we've got tea, and we had a little bit of coffee, so we're all ready to go.
And apparently there's no forks here too.
You just take your bread, pick it up with your bread.
No, we're gonna eat with our hands. First attempt at eating with his hands. Well, not first. You tried it the other day with couscous.
Yeah, it didn't go great for the other.
You gotta get the size of the bread right.
Yeah, I don't think I got the size of the bread right. It tastes good though.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Well, that went pretty fast. We ate just about everything. That was really tasty. You can understand why their beef is so famous here. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say for the bathroom upstairs.
Oh, okay. That we don't need on here.
You have to cut it, right? They're all traditional. Just because you
Oh, there's no,
Okay.
no seats.
Traditional bathrooms upstairs.
you cut that part.
Where's the light?
Here it is.
Alright, goodbye.
Okay, so here's the traditional bathroom that Aymen was talking about. It's actually quite clean, so nothing to complain about there. Just a short stop for gas here. We're getting closer and closer to the desert. The area around here looks like the Mojave Desert. There's occasional areas where you can tell they have water. And then you can see some agriculture. They're growing apples and things like that. But the rest of it is pretty dry looking. Once we get over the next set of mountains, we're going to be in extreme desert. And we'll show you some of that a little bit later. Things look a little quiet around here right now. It's probably not a real busy season for Merzouga. But this is the main road to Merzouga, so during busier times, they probably get quite a bit of traffic here. The gas station, like most of them in Morocco, has a fairly good-sized restaurant in it. And they're not just like greasy spoon restaurants, they're full restaurants. And a lot of them have pretty good food. So we're about an hour and a half out of Merzouga, and we're running through the desert. This stop was to show us the desert oasis, which runs actually all the way through this desert. It's the longest oasis in the world, and it runs along a river that originates up in the other Atlas Mountains up there and runs all the way. It made a valley all the way through this desert. It's pretty cool looking. So where there's water, there's green stuff. Everybody is learning how to put these on for sun protection. And so we blend into the crowds here.
I totally blend in.
Yeah. Totally.
We have arrived at our hotel in Merzouga. We'll be staying here for the next 5 nights. We'll be having some wedding celebrations here for Aymen and Jenna. And we've all dressed up for the occasion. Show them your shirt, Jacob. Morocco 2025.
Yeah.
Everybody is learning how to put on their headgear. It's all designed to keep you cool in the sun in the Sahara Desert. We're being greeted by a reception.